When news matters, it matters where you get your news. It's Rise Guys Headlines.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige.
Paige is on camera.
Yeah.
And we-
all right.
Oh, there's Fat Boy, and there's me, and there's Nine.
We all here on camera.
Live streaming, Facebook.com/Rise Guys, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube at The Rise Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Go watch and comment along. Nine, do your lips now.
Oh,
Say what you said.
okay.
Yeah, I saw it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that on a t-shirt once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
You said party naked.
They did. I said far from puking. I said blank and grooving. I said,
Oh, the shirt.
do you take this woman? I said 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4.
Floor.
Wow.
Get off my Johnson. Such as.
I said Big Johnson Surfboard Company.
I remember that back in the day. All right. Well, let's begin with an Easter egg hunt that went wrong completely in the suburb of Ohio, Beaver Creek, Ohio, that is. And that's just outside Dayton. And a mall, they had this big idea to have this huge Easter hunt for kids on Sunday, but it turned into chaos after parents got involved. So it was supposed to go like this. 1 to 2 year olds would go first and have their own section and, search the mall. Then 3 to 4 year olds would search a different part of the mall with a 60-second head start on the older kids. Adults weren't allowed to pick up any eggs. But this is what happened. More than 2,000 eggs were hidden around the mall. So there were plenty to go around. But
were they in Victoria's Secret?
I guess it was everywhere.
Oh.
They were hiding them. So
Guess how this
everyone
went.
Everyone made a dash and people got knocked over and adults were even seen shoving little kids out of the way.
Yes, that's what they do. Even when churches have these big Easter hunts for
Mhm.
prizes, they'll tell the kids where the prizes are. Or they'll try to get them themselves.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
They'll go around bullying the kids
So
like little toddlers.
Well, they'll give them hints like the egg is like Zacchaeus. He's up in the tree. He's coming to your house today.
well, 1 in 20 eggs came with a prize of some kind. That's why, people got greedy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the prizes were good. We don't know.
Yeah.
But nobody got seriously hurt. So that's a good thing. And some kids left empty handed without finding any eggs. And that's sad.
Gadzooks should have stepped up. They should
Well,
have stepped up. Gadzooks, others.
Mm-hmm.
the mall called the adults' behavior unacceptable. And they said they won't be hosting any more egg hunts in the future. So
You
they
want a free
ruined it for the
Pearson from
kids.
Claire's.
You get to pick where.
They said, quote, "We feel the community will be better without the hunt." They also apologized for how some of the parents treated the 22 people who were helping out. They included 10 staff members and 12 girls from a local softball team.
Since Fat Boy is apprehensive about doing the peep off on Good Friday,
Yes.
what if we hide our microphones and do an Easter mic hunt?
That's a great
Ooh.
idea.
We could.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
The microphones are on. You just walk around the building, and then when you hear yourself, you're like,
Try to find
the
a
mic hunt's over.
Yeah.
There it is.
I think it's a great idea.
You have ideas.
You know what? If I could monetize them, the world would be a
Pregnancy toilet paper.
pregnancy toilet paper.
Mhm.
is
Pregnancy
one of
test
them.
TP.
Well, I may have some great news for you. Shrek 5 might be in the works with the original voice cast. We're talking Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and Eddie Murphy returning as Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey.
Donkey.
Cute.
People will like that.
I don't know where they're going to
Where did it stand in Shrek 4? Like, was there a cliffhanger?
Shrek was Shrek Forever After, right?
I think it was.
Oh,
Was that the one where you could see like phallic features on the cover of the DVD?
that was Little Mermaid.
Was it?
Uh-huh.
Well, they put the gingerbread man back in it because he was a good character. You're a monster. Eat me.
It was good.
Or
Yeah.
Farquaad. Put Farquaad in it.
I'm sure Farquaad will be back in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't
You don't
remember the last Shrek movie that well
I
at
don't
all.
either.
Gingy, hopefully, will be back.
Gingy.
Was that the dragon?
Giant ginger man, right?
It's the one with the bad gums. Last name Vitus.
Yep, gingivitis.
Yeah. Well, Eddie, he previously said that he'd return in 2 seconds to voice Donkey again. He would love to do that. And he would even like to see his own spin-off movies.
Donkey the movie.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Beverly Hills Donkey.
Well, they gave some to Poos. They should give some to the donkey. Poos and Boots.
That's cute.
That's Banderas.
Yeah.
My mom calls him Antonio Bandanas.
Oh, that's funny.
What about the Golden Donkey? He just do his old movies as Donkey.
Dola Donkey. Instead of Dolomite. It's
Uh-huh.
a donkey that's going around the bars cussing a lot, selling drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, there
It's
you
got
go.
legs.
That might work. I like that.
I think it makes super pets. I mean, it's
if
like
you had to sell that, what would you in one sentence? How would you sell that movie?
sequel, 2 hours, kids' attention span.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. 48 hours.
You will
with the
think they're
donkey.
watching Nutty Professor when you hear the, but that's Donkey.
Donkey's so good.
Yeah.
All right.
Redo Raw Donkey.
Oh yeah, up there in the suit, the leather. That'd
Yeah.
be great. Was it black or red?
Raw was the purple one.
Delirious was black.
red.
It was.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to remember that, like lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. I'm 47 and still do that when I screw something.
It's
Yeah.
the opposite of how I always thought it was in my head. It's how I remember it now.
Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty.
No, the
Oh.
which leather suit Eddie Murphy wore on what special?
Is it different in Europe?
I just
Lefty,
think
loosey, righty,
that's just
tighty.
plumbing, isn't it?
I think Richard
No.
Pryor wore shorts on Sunset Strip. Let's go
Mhm.
back and watch.
Interesting.
Pretty sure he did.
Really?
Blue shirt.
I believe you
think,
did.
too.
Yeah. Had his face was on fire. I remember
Mhm.
that.
Were you worried about the egg prices?
Hell no.
I bought a dozen for $6, I think.
Yeah.
It's $5.99.
Well, I mean, especially wasting all those eggs for coloring them for Easter and not eating them.
Mm.
If you are worried about that, there's a new thing to do. Paint potatoes for Easter.
No.
Why not?
They ain't Easter
Mine's
potatoes.
Irish. That's
Offensive.
sacrilege.
They ain't
A bunch of
Easter
potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Paint them taters.
It's Easter eggs.
Well-
Yeah, I mean that's
It's not going to work for you, huh? Even the tiny potatoes you can hide those.
But to paint your taters.
Well,
oh, you get some little russet potatoes.
that's what I'm saying.
Rest in peace, Tim Russet.
Potatoes USA is trying to take advantage of the prices of that eggs are, and they're hyping potatoes as a replacement. And some people are going to give it a shot. Paint it. I mean, you couldn't dye the potatoes unless you peel them, and that's a
imagine-
lot of work.
Being like a real big time, like hardcore liberal, and you're like, oh, the potatoes, but that's still wasteful. But plastic, 200 years to break down. What do we do?
You only recycle it, what, 3 times?
That's how they're going to take the Lord out of another holiday.
Right.
Oh yeah, I mean, really,
Ain't nobody ever talking about pumpkins during Halloween, are we?
you're probably right.
Yeah, you don't even you literally boring that thing out for nothing.
Yeah.
You already tried to take him out of school.
Yeah. Well, they don't do the pledge anymore either. I understand. Whatever.
School wouldn't be no fun
It's
anymore.
changing.
Mm-hmm. What, school is not fun anymore?
It wouldn't. It don't seem like it'd be
No.
fun anymore.
No.
I mean, it wasn't that much fun back then, but it seems to be way less fun now.
Raising a bunch of sympathizers like
Yeah.
Sergeant Slaughter was.
Yeah.
Briefly.
Mm. Oh yes.
Mhm.
Iraqi sympathizers.
So I'm sure
was.
if you're into TikTok, you'll find all these egg replacement hacks during Easter, so you don't have to pay for eggs.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you don't care about your privacy.
That's
I know I said that earlier, but man, there's like people just totally ignore that. It's like the red dye number 3.
People don't care.
It's like, yeah, well, it's still cool though.
Yeah.
They make videos and dance, eat Tide Pods and stuff.
No.
I'll be on WrestleMania next year.
Nobody does that. Well, I'm Paige in those Rise Guys headlines.
Thank you. I mean, that's what that old Logan Paul did. I mean,
Yeah.
he's doing all them videos, and now, I mean,
Mhm.
and he's actually a good wrestler.
He's
Yeah.
way better than the other
Shocking.
people.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Paige. We're gonna take a break. Actually, Fat Boy made the note, and I'm so glad he did because yesterday it was what brought up the story about homemade clothes.
Ooh, I
Oh,
don't remember
Dang
now.
it. What was it?
There was something about homemade clothes, and we were talking about.
Nine's underpants, and that no Halloween costumes that turned into something that you wore on a regular basis. That some pants that your mom made.
No,
Oh, yeah, I don't know if that was
I
it.
don't remember what it was.
Yeah, all I remember is saying that my mom made me a pair of pants one time for a school play, and then they just made it in my regular rotation. But I want to say Fat Boy started the conversation about mom making clothes.
Yeah, because
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
your mom make your clothes, Fat Boy?
Yeah. I thought about making like a shirt because I feel like I could do it better. and I want to get into embroidery anyway,
Mm-hmm.
which brought back memories of.
There we
Yeah, it
go.
was a
You're
whole big
still
thing.
trying to find yourself.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, you were trying to find missing animals for
Trying
profit.
to do stuff at home that's not work related.
Yeah.
You
He's
ain't
an
You
loud.
should get a
entrepreneur.
family or something. All right. Thank you, Paige. We'll do some phones next. 1-800-774-0093. It's the Rise Guys Morning